to check out some numbers for him. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup.
Here we go.
The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Collins is out there with Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Magic, Suggs out there with Anthony. Then it's Bamba. Then there's Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
First free throw is good.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Denver now. Murray, the pass to Jokic. There's the feed to Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
To the middle. And it's sent back by Jokic. Barton surveying the floor. The dish to Murray. Porter in the corner. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. The putback, and Collins is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Anthony against Murray. Passes it to Bamba. Shoots. Misses off the left iron. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray outside. Pass to Collins. Fires for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. Now the pass to Bamba. Pass to Suggs. Fires the 3. The Magic again can't hit.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Porter dishes to Murray. Jokic kicks to Porter. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Barton against Anthony. Pass to Carter. Bamba dishes to Anthony. Bamba a screen on Barton. Back to Bamba. Pass to Suggs. Trying to end the drought. And it's Wagner missing. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Celtics in Boston.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Anthony. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Barton passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Fans, the lava section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. And your 407. Your 407.
Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. Fourth, the Magic.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Suggs. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Anthony kicks to Bamba. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. That one goes in. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Suggs passes to Wagner. There's the pass to Suggs. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the lane. The Nuggets leading by 4. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Christian Wood comes in for Wendell Carter. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Morris outside. drives to the hoop.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Aaron Gordon. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Magic trail by 5. Isaac outside. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Floats it up for Wood. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Morris kicks to Porter. And it's sent back by Isaac. They recover it. The Nuggets with another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Porter with the steal. And the wide open shot from Morris connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Inside. Count that one from Isaac.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Here's Najee. Another 3 for Denver.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Morris, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Fultz finds Isaac. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Campazzo's checked in for Michael Porter. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Nuggets. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they moved it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Wood. 4 on the shot clock. And that one goes long. Denver in the lead. Gordon with a screen on Isaac. Shoots off the step back. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Here's Suggs. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Gordon. Wood with the block. And he recovers it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Campazzo and Murray are the guard set. Collins is out there with Jokic, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Jokic. Murray against Fultz. Back to Jokic. He dishes it to Murray. And the shot goes in. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the pass to Campazzo. Jokic with his screen on Anthony. Back to Jokic. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Back to Wagner. There's the drive. Here's Bamba. And at last, they get one to fall. Bamba's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fultz against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Orlando, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Charity stripe shot, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Pass to Collins. Launches it. Another 3 for Denver. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here's Anthony, hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. Bamba a screen on Murray with the drive and finished off by Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz doesn't stand and settle for a jumper. He attacks the rim with that athleticism. Nicely done.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic inside. He's defended by Wagner. Fultz against Murray. And the rejection by Collins. Jokic with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Gordon. Dishes to Collins. Shoots over Wagner. Jokic passes to Gordon. Over Carter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Well, boy, oh boy. Each year, Aaron Gordon adding to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
Here's Bamba, and he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Jokic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. Woods checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. Najee's checked in. Michael Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon. Will Barton, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Monte Morris subbed in for Campazzo. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The pass to Collins. Morris outside. Pass to Najee. Shoots over Bamba. Najee, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Morris against Anthony. Over Morris. The Magic again can't hit. The Nuggets trail. Porter dishes to Morris. Back to Porter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fultz against Barton. It doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. And here's Collins. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Boston.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barton. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. Back to Wagner. He kicks to Anthony. Pass to Bamba. And stolen by Barton. Now the dish to Morris. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. .153 left in the first half of the game. Collins setting the pick for Morris. Steps back and fires. Orlando grabs the miss. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Shoots the 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Nuggets ball.
Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Orlando. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
Man, and looking at the Magic, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
There's the screen. Passes to Najee. 4 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. Morris, no good. Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To end the cold streak, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And he banks in the layup. Morris has got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Suggs kicks to Wood. He dishes it to Fultz. And there's the drive. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence. Showing right there he can get through the defense.
Morris passes to Collins. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Down low, stolen by Collins. 1 second left. That shot off, and that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Denver on top. They lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
Let's move on to see what's coming up on the schedule.
They should win most of these games, Ernie. They're playing great. The guys look connected. Everything's been in sync. As long as you don't play down to your opponent, you can get some easy W's.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Wendell Carter is up there with Wagner. Then it's Anthony, and there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Suggs in at the 2-guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nuggets.
And guys, the hardest shot to block, the floater. And for a guard like Murray, you need that in your arsenal to be successful.
Carter with a screen on Porter. Driving to the basket. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Carter.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Jokic passes to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Bamba a screen on Barton. Driving in, and that one is good from Suggs. The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray scanning the floor. Over Carter. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Bamba a screen on Barton. Going inside, and that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets.
Aaron Gordon.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Suggs. Here's Carter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 1. Murray kicks to Barton. No good from outside. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. For the lead, Bamba trying to break free. Here's Carter. A shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
The pass to Wagner. Takes it inside. Bamba inside. Porter's there. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barton. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Magic. And Denver with a change here too. Campazzo's checked in. That one is no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Robinson. Now Suggs. He's got 9. Outside Anthony. Over Gordon. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Fades. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Anthony dishes to Carter. Here's Wagner. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Suggs. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
It's good from long range. Campazzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Carter with the screen. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Shakes him. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Campazzo. The three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Wagner. Carter with it. Here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Driving the lane. They could use a bucket. Porter with the steal. And there's the pass to Campazzo. And here's Jokic, guarded by Robinson. Jokic passes to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. For 407.
For the Magic, Christian Wood comes in for Wendell Carter, and Isaac subbed in for Wagner. Here's Anthony, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Suggs passes to Robinson. And the call up against Jokic. It's his 3rd foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
In for the Nuggets.
Morris against Anthony. 6 to shoot. Wood finds Isaac to stop the drought. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Suggs.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
1:31 left to play in the 3rd. Out to the wing. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Wood. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Gordon. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 4. Driving inside. And it's Suggs missing. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Morris against Anthony. Here's Najee. To the paint. Shoots from the elbow. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Out to Anthony. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Magic trail by 4. So on the floor for Denver. Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. Jokic is out there with Collins, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here are the Magic now. Here's Suggs. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jokic kicks to Morris. Isaac against Porter. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closer. Wood with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Clock at 4. Murray. Here's Jokic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Jokic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. Suggs with the ball. He's against Morris. Anthony kicks to Wood. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Now, here is Morris. Over Suggs. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Anthony. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic. Morris with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Here's Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Suggs with the ball. Plays it up and banks it in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Collins wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 6. Suggs kicks to Anthony. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Anthony taking his time here. To the inside. Here's Wood. And the rejection by Collins. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Suggs missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Murray outside. On deep, Collins makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Look who's coming out of the board. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7. All right, look who's coming out of the board. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And Wagner's subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And Denver with a change here too. Will Barton, he's checked in for Monte Morris. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Carter dishes to Anthony. And here's Wagner. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Over Collins. And the rejection by Collins. To the middle. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Anthony against Murray. Outside Anthony. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Wagner. Off target from outside. The Nuggets leading by 11. Murray outside. Misses the layup. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Wagner passes to Anthony. Trying to get something going. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Passes it to Jokic. The pass to Porter. Suggs with the steal. Pass to Wagner. Porter with the steal. Jokic inside. Covered by Bamba. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
All right, fans, get on your seat and make some noise for T-shirt time. And your 407. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
Here's Jokic. Barton right side. Passes it to Porter. Back to Barton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. He gets that one. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Now the pass to Wagner. To Anthony. There's a screen. Rejected by Murray.
Denver ball.
The Nuggets leading by 7. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Collins finds Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. A baseline J. Porter, no luck. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Up again. It's good on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
The 11-footer. Bamba with the block. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Suggs. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yes! Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. your 4-on-7.
Carter dishes to Suggs. Carter the pass to Suggs. Collins against Carter. Pass to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
9 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
Off the inbound pass. And it's Wagner missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Wendell Carter Jr. His first, third team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I mean, he was a second-round pick and now an MVP caliber player. Nikola Jokic has become one of the best offensive centers literally we have ever seen. He can dish it, drive it, shoot it from deep. Incredible touch. This guy is as good as it gets.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. From past the arc, that's good.
This guy has a variety of moves at his disposal. And off the pull-up jumper, Markelle Fultz mixing up the defensive player right there. Nice.
So we see Denver get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
But down the road trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no reds, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me. Only the realists be sitting with me. Shout out the ones that be dealing with me. They the ones gon' touch the ceiling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. Gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on a big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up in a small town in South Carolina, Ja Morant right at home here in Memphis, and he brought his family with him. He said, "We're out by ourselves, not too many people around, like back at home. My parents still cook. It's the same thing, just the house is bigger. Must be nice."
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Green out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's McGee in at the 5. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
Now here's Hardaway. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Doncic with the bucket.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Pass to Brooks. Now Adams. Here's Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Doncic. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Hardaway, no good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Morant. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Now here's Hardaway. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Jackson.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Pass to Adams. Over Green. Adams, shot's good.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
McGee with it. Here's Doncic. Excellent D there from Morant.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Here's Morant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Green against Morant. Green up top. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Porzingis sets a screen, and there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul, and the Mavericks call time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
All right, let's take a look at the best rebounding point guards over the last 10 games. Second is Ja Morant. Third is Luka Doncic.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
And this is what makes this group so special. They are complete players, and rebounding is a part of it.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 4-point game. Green against Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, B.A. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Doncic on the wing, hounded by Morant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Stolen by Jackson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for McGee. Brown comes in for Green. And it's Kennard in for Hardaway. And Memphis also making a switch. Bryant's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Well, for the teams that are playoff bound right now, what kind of mindset should they have as the regular season winds down?
BA, you don't want to relax. You can't coast into the postseason. That can hurt you. You want to go into it full speed.
It's time for T-shirts! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Who's coming onto the court? Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Kennard. Doncic outside. A shot to stop the drought. And he knocks the jumper down. Doncic has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Melton outside. Jackson, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Melton misses. The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Pass to Doncic. Brown inside. Melton covers.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now Bryant over Porzingis. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Now here's Brooks. His last outing, he had 18 points. Bryant, a screen on Brown. Brooks drives in, shoots over Brown. Here's Bryant, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possession.
Olynyk checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Brooks. Throw good, Bryant. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 5. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Dallas is gone, only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Doncic outside. 1:24 left in the first. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Olynyk. Melton against Kennard. Here's Morant. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Doncic. He takes it in. Now Brown. Up top, Kennard. Doncic outside. Looking to win the run. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Melton passes to Bryant. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Clark up top. Pass to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Bryant, a screen on Doncic. Morant with it. Now guarded by Brown. Morant, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Bruce Brown. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Brown. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Melton left side. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, the Mavericks have been lights out offensively. But Kristaps Porzingis says defense is where they can really move the needle.
Find ways to win games. At the end, it's most of the games that we won. It's not just offense; it's mostly defense that got us to win. So if we keep doing that, then we should be able to win some games.
Grant, no doubt they can win a lot of games.
That's true, and the key to their turnaround defensively will be his play protecting the paint.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Green. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Adams checked in for Lopez. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Melton outside. Jackson with a screen on Green. Jackson with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Over a 6'8" wingspan for DeAnthony Melton. He's a pest at the defensive end.
And Doncic, here we go. No good on the shot. The Grizzlies shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Pass to Bane. Adams with a screen on Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Melton. Hardaway against Adams. Another shot. Outside for Brooks. Adams inside with the clock winding down. And the layup is up and in. And rebounds, steals, deflections. Melton's a stat sheet stuffer, Smitty.
And he also has great activity with his length. A 3-and-D combo guard. Think of someone like Avery Bradley. That's a role Melton could fill.
Back to Porzingis. Knocks it down from distance. Porzingis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The last section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bryant, he's checked in for Memphis. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Brooks outside. Bryant, a screen on Green. Brooks against McGee. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Mavericks with the rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And that was a gut punch. To come up short after battling through 2 overtimes, they poured a lot of sweat into that game and came away with nothing to show for it.
And staying with it, he drained 2 triples in the first quarter, now gets this one.
Pass to Brooks. Jackson the screen. Brooks outside. Bryant a screen on Hardaway. Here's Bane. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic up top. Melton covers. Doncic outside. McGee, a screen on Melton. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Green against Brooks. Pass to Melton. Here's Bryant inside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Who's coming onto the court? Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant, he's checked in for Brooks. Here's Kennard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside, Green.
Memphis foul.
Brown, he's checked in for Green.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Bruce Brown.
Porzingis finds Kennard. Doncic outside. And here's Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Melton. From deep, here's Doncic. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think, What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Olynyk checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Jackson. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Kick out to Brown. And here's Brown, averaging around 6 a game. Clock at 4 with the drive, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Lopez, he's checked in for Memphis.
Brook Lopez.
And here's Doncic outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Pass to Bane. Fires for 3. No good that time. Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Brown can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 9.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Kennard finds Doncic. Porzingis sets a screen. Doncic's shot is good. 18 points for him.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Morant with it. 9 points in the game. Clark with a screen on Doncic. Morant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And here's Clark for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Doncic right side. 20 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 20.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Morant. Doncic with a block. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Doncic. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Adams checked in for Memphis. And so he hits both.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second-best league in the world.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. 56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the middle. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Doncic has got 24.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Morant against Doncic. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, no! good. Unable to end this run. Pass to Doncic. Over Adams. Again, Dallas.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Doncic against Morant. Up and over Doncic. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they perform. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. Looking at the Eastern Conference, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid. Just so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and feet work are incredible. He has that Hakeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the court for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the three. Tries to break his ice. Morant, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Now Hardaway. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bane. On the wing, Bane. Jackson with a screen on Hardaway. Bane into the lane.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Morant, the pass to Adams. Pass to Brooks. Doncic against Morant. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
and he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. McGee, a screen on Morant. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Adams with a screen on Doncic. And he drives in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Porzingis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night. Pass to Bane. Now here's Jackson. It doesn't go for him. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Inside, here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Bryant, he's checked in for Adams, and it's Melton in for Bane. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Morant against Doncic. Bryant, a screen on Doncic. And it's Morant off the drive. And that one drops. Morant's got 11 points.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant. You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders. The steals leaders. D'Anthony Melton is second.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
You'll never find any of those guys sitting back and letting their guard down for a single moment. That's for sure. They're out there looking for every opportunity to make an impact defensively.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.